what the job was, the sucker punch, he never throwed it. I said, hide that destruction punch, get him used to not seeing the uppercut and then land it. I'm a brave man. I'm a warrior myself. Good, bad or indifferent, win, lose or draw. It doesn't alter my bravery, because I'm one of the bravest men you'll ever see. And I must be something to breed a kid.
He's vanished, he's gone. So just know, when you listen to him next time, or you watch him punching a wall, just know what you already know. This is confirmation. Big John Fury is not a fighting man. We'll start calling him Little John, actually. He's absolutely full of total gobshite, which I've said before, but this has confirmed it. And don't forget, I'm not the one who wants this fight. I'm the one that's accepted the challenge. He's called it on with me. I'm saying, let's do it. And then he's saying, oh, is that the time? I've got somewhere else to be. It's pathetic. So that's the end of Big John Fury. And he's not a fighting man.
Who was it? Who was it?
John Fury left speechless after watching Carl Froch smash a 300 kilograms punching bag. The big man just stood there, jaw dropped. Because Froch's power looked nothing like a retired fighter, it looked like a wrecking ball. John's camp might have hit a rough patch, but this was a wake-up call. Are you mad? Froch's physique alone is enough to make anyone reconsider a fight with him.
He's doing well, but camp ain't gone that well because he picked up a very bad virus. And it cut training, lost 2 weeks of training, but, we've just sort of come to a bump in the road. We've had to get over that bump, and here we are, because we need to work for him. We've got to get him out there, but I'm sure he's quite...
Carl Froch isn't holding back, he's calling out Big John Fury directly. And honestly, after seeing that punching bag get destroyed, who can blame him? John talks a big game, but talk doesn't smash 300 kilograms bags into oblivion. Every promoter, every network is circling this fight now. John Fury better start training seriously, because Froch's boxing process alone could break him down piece by piece.
Just to finish, I can't come on here and not mention Big John Fury, the fighting man. He's gone quiet again. He talks the good one, doesn't he? Talks the absolute gobshite out of himself. Doesn't fucking stop going on and on and on and on and on and fighting man. He doesn't shut up. Punching walls. And then it gets put onto him. John, what we're doing? Are we fighting? I think DAZN's been onto him. I think Misfits have been onto him. Calisal and the promoter.
Duke McKenzie isn't playing around. Froch has promised to smash John Fury to pieces if this fight happens. And after watching that punching bag session, you believe it. This is a Hall of Fame boxer, a man who built his legacy on pure devastating power. John Fury's size means nothing against real boxing IQ. Are you mad to think otherwise? Froch's technique alone destroys hype.
He's promised me unequivocally that he will smash John Fury to pieces should the event actually happen. Again, you're looking at a former world champion in Carl Froch. You're looking at a former he's a Hall of Famer, Carl Froch. You don't get into the Hall of Fame, the International Boxing Hall of Fame, without having been pretty damn decent in your own professional.
Eddie Hearn says he'd never back against Froch on the cobbles, and after seeing that bag get smashed, it's easy to understand why. John Fury's a big lump, sure, but size isn't skill. Froch's boxing process, the timing, the power, the precision is a different level entirely. If they get close, Froch will be swinging first, and John Fury might not see it coming.
John Fury, Carl Froch, where does it go for you? Where do you put your money on?
I would never back against Carl Froch on the cobbles. Ever. But John Fury's a big old lump. There'll be some illegal moves in there. Do you know what I mean? But if they ever get close, Carl will be swinging. Do you know what I mean? So
Johnny Nelson's blunt about it. John's done his job, got people talking, but now it's Froch's turn to respond. And after that punching bag display, people are shook. Carl's a nutter, plain and simple, and that's exactly why he's backing him. John Fury might have the size, but Froch's raw aggression and boxing pedigree make this a genuinely terrifying matchup for anyone underestimating him.
So really, John's done his job.
got people talking. So regardless, and I'm quite sure I'll be interested to see what Froch on Fighting has to say about this. I'm sure he's going to absolutely dig him out because of what he did or didn't do.
Who'd you back?
Carl's a nutter. I'm backing Carl, man. Are you mad? Carl's not right. So, and I like Carl. I like Carl.
John, I'll leave it there. Appreciate it.
I like John too, but I like Carl.
John Fury's out here calling himself an animal from the old school, saying number 12 Stone Man can touch him. But here's the thing, Froch isn't some lightweight. He's a proven world champion who just smashed a 300 kilograms bag like it was nothing. All that talk about the 70s and 80s doesn't mean much against a man who's still got that kind of destructive power today.
Every man what's done that and done me in person, he's in a bad way today. Every man. Outside, I'm an animal. I'm telling you now, people who know me, or the past, they're all dead who know me. Who could say he can fight? Outside, he's an animal. They're all dead and gone. I'm from old school. I'm from the 70s, 80s and 90s, when men was men. We didn't talk down YouTube. So men made videos. We fought. And you see that, the pussies, man. Pussies. You think some 12-stone man can beat me a 5 right for that window like an airplane?
Derek Chizora's got love for John Fury, but even he's steering the conversation elsewhere, suggesting other fights. Still, the buzz around Froch won't die down after that punching bag moment. That kind of raw power on display changes the entire conversation. John Fury talks about defending his family and fighting anyone, but Froch's physical output alone is making people question if John's really ready for this.
John Fury, he's always defending his kids, yeah. Point number one, yeah. John Fury should fight that Irish guy. I also have a traveller guy who keeps calling him out in London. I forgot his, Joey Egan. That fight should happen, yeah. You know, stop going around and headbutting young boys. He should fight that guy.
Carl Froch isn't holding back. He's calling out Big John Fury directly. And honestly, after seeing that punching bag get destroyed, who can blame him? John talks a big game, but talk doesn't smash 300 kilograms bags into oblivion. Every promoter, every network is circling this fight now. John Fury better start training seriously, because Froch's boxing process alone could break him down piece by piece.
I'm only 10 years younger than Big John Fury. I know he doesn't look well, does he? He looks a bit older. I don't want to give him any stick, but he looks He's 10 years older than me, 60-year-old man. I'm pressing on for 50. So, is it a fair fight? I think we both know it isn't, but he's called it on at Tottenham Hotspurs on the under.
Adam Smith puts it simply. Carl Froch is a fighter to the core, and honestly, so is John Fury, but that doesn't mean this is an even matchup. Froch himself laughed it off as banter, calling it all good fun. But make no mistake, there's real intent behind those words. Smith admits he wouldn't back against Froch in a normal fight, and after watching him demolish that punching bag, it's easy to see why. John Fury's got the size, the reputation, and the bare-knuckle bravado, but Froch brings something different, elite boxing pedigree forged over years at the top level. This isn't about who looks bigger stepping into the ring. It's about who actually knows how to hurt someone with precision.
Carl Froch is a fighter to the core, so is John Fury. Listen, it's fun, it's banter, it's entertainment. Carl said to me afterwards, hey, it's all good fun, isn't it?
If they fought, who would win?
I mean, I don't think I would go against Carl Froch ever anyway.
Okay.
in a normal fight. I mean, obviously it's a long time since he's retired, but Carl Froch is a very, very, very top fighter.
That switch up there as well.
And John Fury's a big guy, right? And he's
unbelievable.
Spencer Oliver calls it a genuinely difficult one, and that's exactly why this matchup has blown up online. You've got to respect the Cobra. 48 years old and still in shape, still sharp, still moving like a man half his age. But then there's John Fury, standing tall, unbothered, radiating that same old-school menace he's always carried. Oliver even brings up how John didn't just go after Froch. He started steaming into Lennox Lewis too, showing that this isn't just one rivalry, it's a pattern. That fearless, reckless energy is part of what makes John must-watch content, but it also raises real questions about discipline versus chaos. Froch, on the other hand, represents calculated danger, a boxer who built his legacy on smashing through elite opposition, not just talking about it.
John Fury, Carl Froch. Who wins that one?
Difficult one to call, that.
Really?
You got to go with the
Really?
Cobra. You got to go with the Cobra, mate.
Really?
The Cobra's dangerous. He's still in shape. 48 years of age.
John's standing over there behind you.
You got to go with John Fury. Yeah, no, it kicked off a little bit. But it wasn't only Carl Froch that he went into either, did he? He actually went into Lennox Lewis as well. He started steaming into Lennox Lewis a little bit, and I go, whoa, who wins that one?
Gareth A. Davies brings a more personal angle to this whole saga, admitting he's not entirely sure about either man's next move, but he's clear about one thing. John Fury's passion runs deep, especially when it comes to protecting his sons in the ring. That emotional intensity brings something raw out of him, something you can't fake on camera. Davies even mentions speaking face-to-face with John, who insists he never backs down from anyone calling him out. That kind of pride is exactly why this rivalry with Froch has captured so much attention. But passion alone doesn't win fights, skill does. And that's where Froch's punching bag demonstration becomes so significant. It wasn't just a viral clip, it was a statement.
What John does, he's very, very, very passionate around his sons when they're fighting, and it gets something out of him. I spoke to him, right, literally face to face, and I said, well, you know, what is upset? He said, I don't want people calling me out because I'll take any man on.
Yeah.
You know the comments.
Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah.
Liam Smith questions whether this whole thing is just hype, wondering if John's only trying to drum something up for attention. It's a fair point. A lot of this rivalry is played out through YouTube clips and social media jabs rather than official announcements. But Smith also admits that Froch got visibly uncomfortable once things escalated, which says something. Adam's described as a lunatic, someone who thrives on chaos, and that unpredictable energy is exactly what makes people nervous around him. Even threats of choking someone out mid-interview show how far this has gone. Still, hype or not, the underlying question remains the same. That contrast between all talk and pure physical proof is exactly why fans keep debating who's really serious here.
Look, Daniel does do anything to drum something up. I think he does want the Froch fight. I think Froch just called him a little bit on YouTube. But, you know, I think Carl got uncomfortable. Adam's a fucking lunatic. So last thing he wants, Adam still jumping out the ring to you, fucking threatening to choke you and all that, you know what I mean? So it's the last thing I'd want anyway. So fucking I think Carl just got off rather than have the aggro of, you know, Darren Till in front of him, screaming, shouting and spitting in his face.
Darren Till's frustration says a lot about how chaotic this entire situation has become, with mixed signals flying from every direction. One moment it's, let's do this. The next it's, we can't do that, leaving everyone, fans included, confused about what's actually being planned. Till's own experience with unpredictable matchups mirrors exactly what's happening between Fury and Froch right now. Constant back and forth, constant hype, but no real clarity. That uncertainty only fuels more speculation, more debate, more clips going viral. And in the middle of all that noise, Carl Froch keeps doing what he does best, letting his fists do the talking. While others argue about logistics and promises, Froch smashed a 300 kilograms bag with terrifying ease, reminding everyone why he's still respected as one of the most dangerous operators to ever step in a ring, regardless of retirement status or age.
Done what I've done, mate. It's like my last fight with Luke. It was all, you know, do this, do that, and then when I go too far, it's like, oh mate, you can't do that. Well, I'm gone. Well, what do you want from me? Do you want? Are we having it or not?
Johnny Nelson sums it up perfectly, saying John Fury got exactly what he wanted. Everyone's attention, everyone talking, everyone debating. He didn't need to do anything else after that, because the internet did the rest for him. But Nelson also points out that Froch is a straight shooter, someone who doesn't play games or exaggerate for clout. Whatever Froch says, he tends to follow through on, and that consistency is exactly what makes this rivalry feel different from typical boxing trash talk. John thrives on noise and controversy, while Froch thrives on proving people wrong through actual performance. That contrast, chaos versus discipline, hype versus substance, is what's keeping fans hooked. And after watching him obliterate that punching bag, nobody's questioning whether Froch still has it.
To get everybody's attention, and then he didn't need to do any more because that's what everybody's talking about. I think Carl is a straight shooter, so Carl will stay how he is.
So there you have it, from John Fury standing speechless in front of a destroyed 300 kilograms punching bag to a whole roster of boxing legends weighing in. This rivalry has become one of the most talked about stories in combat sports right now. Carl Froch isn't just talking, he's showing the world that his power never left, smashing through equipment with the same ferocity that made him a Hall of Famer. John Fury, meanwhile, continues to lean on his old-school toughness, his size, and his fearless attitude, refusing to back down from anyone, Froch included. Every insider, from Eddie Hearn to Johnny Nelson to Derek Chisora, has an opinion, and almost all of them agree on one thing: this fight, if it happens, would be must-watch television. Is it hype? Is it real? Nobody knows for sure. But one thing's certain: Carl Froch's boxing process, his precision, his power, his experience, makes him a genuinely dangerous threat to anyone who underestimates him. Are you mad enough to bet against the Cobra? Drop your prediction in the comments, hit subscribe, and stay tuned because this story is far from over.